I'm live here. Let's see if I can get them all going. Last week, I totally forgot to go live on YouTube. So luckily, my assistant and I were able to take the live off of Instagram, download it, and add the live to YouTube. But today we're going live on Instagram and YouTube to talk about my Simple Ops framework. So if you're joining us live or watching the replay, be sure to leave a comment, say hi, let me know where you're coming or you're watching from, or if you have any questions throughout the live, or if you're watching the recording, feel free to leave a comment and I will make sure to get back to you. If you're watching the replay, I'll get back to you. If you're watching live, I'm happy to answer while we're here. This is for Q&A time, basically. I'll answer what I can. But today we're talking about the Simple Ops framework, how it came to be, why it's beneficial, what you can take away from it. But really kind of what it comes down to is over the past year, I've been working with different business owners at different levels. And I've noticed trends in different stages of business owners. And I found a couple statistics that will speak to what a lot of entrepreneurs who work with me deal with. So most, and I would say 80% of small business owners work nights or weekends. And a lot of us can relate to that. If you are in hustle mode, if you are a business owner that's just working nights, working weekends, and you are stuck in that hamster wheel, you will hear me talk a lot about the key things to get off of that hamster wheel. There's two things, and it comes down to the technology in your business and how you're delegating in your business. Now, a lot of entrepreneurs, or not a lot of gurus, online coaches, online people will tell you, you got to hire up first. And what I preach and what I teach my clients and what I implement for my clients is you need to have your processes documented first, have those mapped out and solid, and then not outsource, but invest in your technology first and implement the technology and the systems within your business before you hire out. But for my Simple Ops framework, that's kind of where this was developed, was clients who they were struggling with a lot of things and they were burning themselves out. We were really just focused on getting their technology in place and what systems we could to streamline. We focused on a lot of a continuous improvement and those methodology. But really what it comes down to for my clients, what I want to help them with, what I want to see happen for them is for them to be able to have a business that gives them back control and live a life that they enjoy, not just being miserable in a business that they started because they left a corporate job that they were miserable in and now they're in a business that they're miserable in, or they are just unhappy. So, and that's usually due to potentially burnout or, thank you, Lila. Lila is just kicking away here on the table, due to burnout. And some of the key factors and trends that I've noticed with working with multiple business owners at different levels, 6 figures, just starting out, what vice versa, would be there were key pieces that were missing in their business that were preventing them from growing and making the business owner the bottleneck of the business. So my Simple Ops framework is all from the focus of having a simple business. Less is more. Everyone tells you need all the things, but you don't. You need to be very good at one thing first and grow and compound from there. So when I went to develop my framework, after just jotting down, brain dumping everything that I've worked on with clients in the past 2 years since I started my business, it came back to what is it that I stress to them is what is simple. What is simple for you? What is simple for your team? And being simple for your clients. It's that theme. You want to make it simple to buy. You want to make it simple for them to decide, simplicity is key when it comes to business. So I took that word and I was able to match up a lot of what I do within the word to make that acronym. So the acronym stands for, and we'll get into each one here, is standardize, improve, manage, plan, live, and enjoy. So we kind of already talked about the live and enjoy part, because that's what everyone, when they start their business, that's what they want. They want to live a life that they enjoy, have financial freedom, time freedom. They want to usually impact people with their business, especially the clients that I work with. So that was the main focus, was being able to live and enjoy their life. Now, how do we do this? Well, we reverse engineer the life that they want. And that starts with, so I don't go in order. I don't go through the framework in order of the words. We focus on the plan first. So what is it? How do we reverse engineer the life and business that you want that's going to complement you? And that's different for everybody. I am a proponent of operations is very unique to the business owner, unique to the industry, how they want to run the business. So we plan on your strategy so we can focus your energy and your resources, and we're not, because a lot of the entrepreneurs that I work with are visionary and they want to do everything right away, or they have big ideas. So we need to filter that out, and we do that by having a plan and a strategy in place that we're working towards. And if you are a multi-six-figure business owner who has a team, a plan is even more important, because you want your team to be focused and working towards similar goals and not wasting energy, time, or money, because usually you're paying them hourly potentially, or if you have them on a retainer base, they could be potentially wasting time, which is a huge waste in business. I've covered this before in other topics or other lives and trainings, and that freebie download is going to be out here next week. It's going to be the 8 wastes in business and helping you identify potential wastes in your business. And then we go to S for standardized. And so a lot of my clients miss this or potential clients miss this because they want to customize things for their clients, but standardizing the work you do and standardizing the operations of your business will allow you to make better processes, and it allows you to reduce the guesswork in your business to guarantee better quality for your customers. Because also, once you have that standardization within your business, your team that you hire on to help you is going to be able to do the work so much more efficiently and effectively for you. And it's actually going to increase your customer satisfaction, customer retention. Once we have a standard and a baseline of the business, we usually reflect, and this is what I do with my improvement sessions, or we are taking frameworks and pieces from the continuous improvement method. If you're not familiar with that, that is not something I created. It's something very known in the operations industry. So if you Google continuous improvement, you can find a little bit more. I will be doing a video about that later on in the month, but you can improve. What we focus on in the improve stage is what are the low-hanging fruit first and foremost to improve your processes, your systems, and any other kind of metrics that we're looking at, and really helping to push down those operating expenses, that overhead expenses, anything like that. What can we do to improve that? And we use a client-first approach to give your clients and customers the highest level of quality and service. And then comes the manage. So usually, now this is for entrepreneurs, the manage piece is going to come in different ways. So you got to manage your business by focusing on KPIs and SOPs in order to have a team that can operate without constant oversight from you. So, are you done eating? Okay. So to manage your business effectively, you need to know those numbers that are key performance indicators, so that, are you learning something, Lila? Even without a team, you want to have those KPIs, you want to have those SOPs in place. And as you build and grow your team and scale, to help lighten your load because you don't have to do everything as a business owner. You want to have those numbers, and those SOPs are going to help you manage your team effectively without making everyone dependent on you. So the goal of the ops framework is to remove you as the bottleneck in your business. Now, then we get to the fun part of what do we want. You should get to the part of living and enjoying your life, being the face and brand of your business, and really focusing as the CEO of your business and being able to think in that growth capacity, in that creative mindset. And your business is no longer going to have to sacrifice whether you're serving or focusing on growth, because as a service provider, I know that feeling very well. You have to sacrifice time on something if you don't have a team to do it and you don't have the right systems in place. And that's really the main focus of the Simple Ops framework. And I really wanted to come on and share that with everyone because these are key principles or key pieces that you can even apply to your business without having to work with me one-on-one. But if you do want to get deeper into that work, I have a way for my clients to work with me one-on-one to get these implemented in a way that is not going to reduce the amount of time that the business owner has to step away from their business to implement all of these things. And so the key pieces being your SOPs, your KPIs, your systems, to really help you scale and execute that vision that you have. So that's kind of like the breakdown. This is a shorter video today, but that's okay because I really do want to give everyone consumable bite-sized information. We're all busy. If you want to be notified and know what topics are coming up or when I'll be going live, where I'll be going live, as I'm getting off of Instagram and moving more to focusing on the YouTube channel. We will be posting some of the clips and bites onto Instagram. Make sure you get on my newsletter because it goes out weekly, a recap of what was done last week, what's coming up this week. And we have like a bunch of guests that we're getting on and recording to be posted onto the YouTube in the behind the scenes series and for Thrive Over Survive. That one's on a pause for now while I refocus that into being more of a use of domestic violence and personal trauma. So we're going to be talking a lot in that series, Thrive Over Survive, of just healing from trauma, getting back and really enjoying your day, enjoying your life, not just surviving day to day. So that is why that's on a pause, and the behind the scenes series is going to be coming more, and I'm really excited for the guests that we have coming. So you want to stay up to date on that, make sure you follow along and get on my newsletter, and I will talk to you all later and have a great day.